Ivanka Trump is back, kind of. Now, what she's doing is that she has taken a long break from social media, trying to stay out of the public eye, and that's all part of an effort to remake her image. Now, why would she want to remake her image? Well, because why would anybody want to remake their image? It's because her image is bad. It's because people don't like them. It's because, I don't know, she served in an incredibly terrible, corrupt administration, and she would like to have a career someday. Interesting. So now, in a column in the Daily Beast, style writer Alana Demopoulos talked about this, and she made the claim that Ivanka Trump is willingly making herself available for paparazzi. Now, this is interesting. In order to get pictures of her in Florida as part of an image makeover since leaving the White House after her father lost re-election. Because that's, of course, this is not what we asked for. This is not what we wanted. We did not want any more of Ivanka Trump, but then again, here we go. So now I have talked about before that she would like to jump into politics and to actually run for office someday. Now, she would do so by using her family connections in Florida. Florida is actually one of the only places that seems to like Donald Trump and the Trump family. Now, she's not going to primary Marco Rubio, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have other plans to eventually jump back into the limelight. Because if it's one thing you got to understand about the Trumps, is that they can't help themselves. They can't stay away. They have to. Look, Donald Trump himself is already hyping up and is about to launch his own social media company. It's a Twitter alternative. And so, all right, there you go. Now, as Demopoulos explains, have you missed Ivanka Trump's frequent Instagram posts featuring glamour shots, MAGA propaganda, and snapshots from her children's playtime? No, I can't say I have. But wait, now, in case you're wondering why the hell I'm talking about this, and why we should care at all about Ivanka Trump, there is something that bothers me about this, and something that I think will bother you as well. And it's not just the fact that Ivanka Trump is trying to make a comeback. It's the way that she's attempting to do it. So now Demopoulos writes, the most image-obsessed of the Trump kids has been conspicuously silent on social media since her father left office. That's not to say that she's completely gone. Ivanka, always her best-owned publicist, has been slapped by paparazzi dutifully camped outside her Miami home ever since she moved to a shiny $3.2 million waterfront condo. So now I'm kind of curious what she thinks a few pictures will do, and also paparazzi. Don't you have anything better to do? I know. I'm throwing stones here, and it feels like I'm in a glass house because I am also talking about this person. And so if you want to be like, hey, why are you talking about her then? Fair point. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get around to it. Okay. So now, according to her columnist, Ivanka's going for a more breezy look in an attempt to make her relatable. Yes. I do think of relatable when, when it involves millionaire children of famously, allegedly rich people, and former presidents. Relatability. Yes. Now, she says these photo ops allow Ivanka to do her thing, look busy while accomplishing nothing. I like that. Brutal. Now that Ivanka's out of office and charting her next course, she has debuted a calculated new look. Some of the elements we know are there, like the stick straight blonde hair and ultra white teeth, but there's a new style to Ivanka, one that might belie her future aspirations, whether in politics or business. Just as her father campaigned on the false image of being an outsider and champion of the working class, Ivanka now finds herself in the midst of a precarious rebranding. If she wants to redeem herself, she will have to come back as the polished but relatable supermom. Hence the dowdy khakis and polos she wears while golfing, as if working moms actually have time to do that. So Demopoulos hits on something that's important, right? That Ivanka is basically trying to be one of us, to look like something that she is not. She is trying to cosplay as a middle class, working class person. That bothers me. I don't like that. As a working class person myself, okay, I sit here and I'm like, wait a minute. You trying to look like us? Like regular people? Curious. Very curious. All right. And here's the thing. Everyone who does this thinks you're a moron. No, it's true. Every politician, every millionaire, and there's a lot of overlap, by the way, who tries to appear like a regular person, think we're all fucking stupid or something. And by the way, this is, oh, Jeff, you wear a jacket. What are you talking about? Regular people. What kind of regular person are you? I wear this. This is my work clothes. All right. So I've actually traded a work shirt, like a uniformed work shirt, for something like this. This is not what I wear out. You usually find me in like a t-shirt, in some jeans, all right, and a hat. So I'm a regular person. And I just had a thought, whoa, what regular person has to call themselves a regular person? Okay, look, maybe I'm rethinking, or I'm overthinking this thing, okay? Seriously. All right. But anyway, here's the thing. These people, these obviously super rich people, they're trying to dress down to be more relatable so that they could fool you into thinking, oh, that's a person's one of us. Therefore, they will either get my vote or I will buy stuff from them, something. Okay. There's usually some sort of, especially since we're dealing with a member of the Trump family here. Okay. There's some sort of selfish motive involved. All right. And so this is like Hillary Clinton with the hot sauce in her purse. Oh, look, hey, black people, I like hot sauce. Or Mitt Romney going grocery shopping. I mean, do these people ever grocery shop for themselves? Do they do anything for themselves? Honestly, no, they don't. They are not us. Okay? They are not regular working people. And so I wish that they would stop insulting our intelligence for a goddamn minute. All right? We all damn well know that Ivanka Trump has never held down a normal job. She's never worked stocking shelves. She's never worked at a factory. She's never done anything like that. Okay? She never worked in food service. All right? And so she lives a completely different pampered lifestyle, literally seated in the lap of luxury. And so she does not understand the struggles of working people. And so what she is doing is essentially poverty cosplay. Okay? Hey, fellow, how do you do, fellow poors? I'm just like you. I'm not so bad. Please vote for me or put me in some sort of position or buy my incredibly expensive handbags because, I'm like you. No. Now, Demopoulos concluded by saying, this is a tale of practiced domesticity, where all this image making takes here remains to be seen, but if you need Ivanka before then, totally average, millennial mother will be lounging on her private beach. Because, hey, don't we all have that? Private beach? I have an issue with rich people pretending to be regular people. If you're rich, okay? Now, FDR's had a lot of problems, okay? But FDR was a super rich person who actually was like, look, I ain't a rich person, but I know that there are policies that we could pass right now that would help average people. That's what I want, okay? I want somebody who, yes, who is rich, right? I want rich people to be themselves and to not be afraid of their wealth. But what I want them to do with the wealth is to actually do good things with it. Pay their taxes. Don't lobby politicians to lower their taxes. Actually contribute to the general good like they're supposed to. Yesterday, I did a segment where rich people had 21% of their income from taxation. We could, okay, with money that they have kept from us, basically, was money that they don't pay in the system. They have created the situation where income inequality is off the charts. It is at a point where basically, if we were back in the 17th century France, heads would already literally be rolling. Okay? That's not a situation that I would like to see. I would like to see the levels of inequality shrink. I would like to see rich people finally realize that, oh, right, I have this role in society. My role is to make sure that the government works for everyone, and that the taxes that I am supposed to pay, I pay them. I pay them. And again, this is all within the confines and the frame of capitalism, understand. And until we get to a different system, a better system, I would like the rich people that do exist to not try to do these ridiculous schemes to, oh yeah, no, I'm just like you. I'm actually a regular person. I'm poor like you. No, I want rich people to go, yeah, I'm freaking rich. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my wealth to help the rest of society like I'm supposed to. And that's it. That's what I want. And if they don't want to do it willingly, then you have to have a government that's willing to go and challenge them. A government that is not bought, a government that is not corrupt. And so I would like a system right now where we take back control of our government through politicians that do not take bribes from rich people and institute policies. For example, there's a couple of different bills. There's the wealth tax or millionaires tax. There's also the Cheaters Act introduced by Ro Khanna. There's Bernie Sanders and his bill trying to reduce the levels of workplace inequality, to make it so that bosses cannot make more than 50 times than their employees, to try to reduce those levels of inequality. Those are things that we can do in the system without needing to have a fundamental change in the system. Now, would I like to see that fundamental change? Abso-freaking-lutely. But until we get to that position, we would at least try to move forward on something to reduce these massive levels of inequality. So, and that's really it. Okay. As far as Ivanka Trump is concerned, if you want to be like us, all right, well, don't just cosplay the part. Give up your fortune, give up your famous name, your business, your holdings, go get a regular job, live on food stamps, and you might actually freaking understand what it's like to be one of us. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.